Hi, I'm Josh from the Team Han vlog. I'm going to do a review on this Grind Fitness full cage and give you 4 reasons why you should consider buying one. I picked up this Grind Fitness rack about 4 months ago and have been using it every week for those past 4 months, along with a couple other guys that lift with me, so it's been getting some pretty good use, and I am really happy with it. So let's check out some of the features. So we got the multi-grip pull-up bar, which has been super nice, so you can get the neutral grip, chin-ups, pull-ups, wide grip, and I like how it kind of bends up like that, so it gives you a little more headroom in there. I mean, obviously I have plenty of space, but if I have friends that are taller or whatever. Also hook my rings up to it so I can do dips. It's got the safety bars, which is great for, when you're squatting or bench press by yourself. So, you don't kill yourself. Don't want to be killing yourself when you're lifting. Not good. And I went with a full cage because I wanted to have the safety bars. But lifting with the rack specifically, at least twice a week for the last 4 months. Deadlifts on the floor, so that day doesn't count, and then sometimes we do some body weight training, but at least 2 days a week for the last 4 months, and it is still solid. None of the bolts have come loose. When I put it together, it says not to tighten the bolts up till you get to the end. Make sure you get all the bolts started, which is typical for any assembly. I did that, however, there were a couple bolts that were a little bit hard to start on the pull-up bar, but still got them, so no big deal. It does have the option of being able to bolt it to the floor, but I haven't found that necessary. I'm 200 pounds doing pull-ups on it, and it still stays stable. And when we're racking, 300 or 400 pounds on there, slamming against the J-cups, it still feels stable. So not a big deal there. You can't really do overhead press inside the rack, and so you kind of lack the safety bar feature with that because there's just not enough height. If you wanted to do like some seated Z press or something, you can do that inside the rack and have the safeties. But when we do overhead press, we usually have the J-cups on the outside of the rack. At some point, I think it'd be cool once we get the gym a little more cleared out to be able to turn the rack into the middle of the room, and then I could get another set of J-cups and we could lift on both sides of the rack, which is another reason why I bought a full cage. Yeah, so overall I'm really happy with it, and so I want to give you the 4 reasons why you should consider buying one. First and foremost, the price. Right now you can buy this thing for $399, which for a full rack is pretty dang awesome for a full cage. I don't think you can really beat it. There's a few Amazon racks that are a little bit cheaper, but they don't have the capacity. That brings me to point number 2, the capacity of this rack. It's rated at 1,000 pounds on the J-cups, which is pretty dang awesome. Like, I will probably never hit that, but it's nice to know that it is rated for everything that I would ever need. 1,000 pound capacity is pretty awesome. Number 3, the multi-grip pull-up bar. You can do a lot for your upper body with pull-ups, chin-ups, etc. And then plus being able to hook the rings to it, hook the bands to it. It's pretty awesome having that pull-up bar built in. So that was high on the priority list for me in a full cage in a squat rack. And so yeah, number 3, definitely the pull-up bar. And number 4, it's an American-based company. So these guys are based out of North Dakota and have just really developed a quality product. I was excited to support an American company. Anyway, I'm looking forward to lifting a bunch more with this squat rack. Let me know in the comments what features you're looking for in a squat rack and what your lifting goals are for this year. If you're interested in picking up one of these squat racks, they are available on Amazon. Grind Fitness has their own store on Amazon, so I'll leave a link for that in the description below. You can check that out. $400, full cage, rated at 1,000 pounds, with a pull-up bar. Pretty awesome. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.